What's going on, you guys? Adam here with Anabolic Climbing, and oh man, am I baffled right now with the enhanced games. They put $1 million up for grabs. Basically said, hey guys, anybody that can smash a world record in swimming, we're going to break you off $1 million. I think the prize pools are well in excess of $1 million for world records when the actual games come. This is just for the demo. And we're looking at this gentleman right here, James Magnuson, I believe former Olympic gold medalist. And yeah, he's looking saucy. Traps came in, lats are flaring, cap delts, arms are bigger. And, me being here, you'd assume that this is the guy that just smashed the world record. But no, it's Christian Golomev breaking the world record in freestyle, getting it down by 0.1 second over Brazil's Cesar Cello, which is amazing. Shout out to him for both making $1 million and breaking a world record. I think that's amazing. But my beef is with James Magnuson, because if you were a former Olympic gold medalist and you were given license to juice to the gills, and all you're doing is some pretty bunk steroid cycles, I don't know what to say. You have Dean St. Martin, you have Vigorous Steve on the advisory board for the enhanced games, and I'm going to try to temper things, right? I'm reading this for an article. It's entirely possible or probable that he's taking more things or less things, but it's saying here, meanwhile, Australian former Olympic swimmer James Magnuson said that he feels 18 again after taking testosterone, peptides, banned drugs, including BPC 157, CJC 1295, and growth hormone secretagogue ipamorelin for preparation for the event. Bro, what are we doing here? You're not tested anymore. Just pin GH. You want to use insulin or IGF-1, just pin it. You can do that. You have access to Increlex, probably. What? And that's just from the muscle building components. Realistically, where's the EPO? You should be upregulating your aerobic capacity as much as you can so that you could sprint super hard for the 21 seconds required to break a world record. Where's the cardarine? Where's the SLUPP332? Where's the tadalafil? You could be taking hematocrit. There are so many better options for this event. And by the way, also, forget just the test, right? Why are you not using halotestin? Why are you not potentially even using Anadrol or something to just maximize the output for a specific blip? You could realistically run so many more compounds. If he's using BP 157, he's probably got some joint injuries or whatnot. You could run some DECA. Honestly, I think the additional water, the water retention would probably help with the buoyancy a little bit. What is this compound selection? I expect more from you people. Look, if I'm a middle-aged climber on his couch with nothing more than the internet, and I have better compound selection for a former Olympic athlete that's about to compete for $1 million in a world record, why is my compound selection and performance better than yours? It's insane, right? And I was joking around the other night on Instagram. This is kind of how I found this. This guy was like, hey, how can you prove that he was dirty before during the Olympics? And I'm like, well, he popped for benzo. He's like, yeah, it's not proof. And I'm like, there have been plenty of drug scandals, including the former Australian Olympic coach, I believe, was swapping out urine samples for clean ones, and he got suspended for that around a similar time, a little bit after. So, you could infer a couple things, but he was like, yeah, it's not proof. And I'm like, you know what, that's fair. And then I read this article, and I'm like, yeah, he might just be too fucking dumb to dope. He might just be too inept. There's no way he doped during the Olympics. I'm James, you were 1,000 times the swimmer I will ever be. But Jesus Christ, I don't know what to tell you, dude. get a better coach, get a better doctor. We walk among you. And by the way, I'm not throwing my hat in the ring. I'm just saying there are better coaches out there. Whoever's out here is doing you dirty. So yeah, I definitely have higher expectations for other folks in the enhanced games. Beating a world record by 0.10 seconds is cute. We could do better. As an enhanced community, we need to do better. Not just for, like, beating the natty records, but, like, no limits means you don't take everything in the book. It means you take things intelligently for optimum performance and health outcomes. You know, you say your blood work is great. I think that's cool. You say your libido and heart health is good. Mazel tov. But, like, come on, man. You're a former Olympic gold medalist. You could do better. I believe in you. Anyways, guys, Adam with Anabolic Climbing, appreciate you. 1 week into the cut, been running some Retta and some SLUPP 332. I haven't stepped on the scale to weigh myself after week 1, but there will be updates. I'll keep you guys posted. I have some thoughts on SLUPP 332 for lead climbers. That's going to come out later this week. I have some updates for test and some lessons that I've learned in the process. But regardless, no matter what sport you're getting into, if you are going to be an enhanced athlete, for the love of Christ, take things that are optimized for your sport. And if you're a world-class athlete, these secretagogues are for children that are afraid to, like, pin stuff. You're better than that. I expect more from you. Be an adult. Just take better drugs, man. Jesus. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the support. Adam with Anabolic Climbing. See you guys later. Signing out.